Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. I'm so hyped today to be joined by you guys again because we got something today that I've been looking forward to for a long time. It's something that's really gonna help out the channel and I've been wanting to get this for a while. It's finally coming in and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Let's get the ball on the roll right now and take a look at what we got. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am so excited to have you guys here because we're approaching 200,000 subscribers and I'm so glad you guys are here to be a part of it with me. And I'm so happy to have you today because I have something special for you today. We are looking at the ASUS NUC 15 Pro Plus. Now this is a mini PC with a Core 9 Ultra 285H. Now this CPU does feature 16 cores and 16 threads. This thing maximum turbos out to 5.4 gigahertz. It'll max out at 115 watts if it's really working hard though. Now it features something called the Intel Deep Learning Boost, which is AI related. This CPU also supports up to 128 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and we have some of that. In fact, we have all 128 gigabytes to go ahead and add to our machine. This thing has a built-in GPU, the ARC 140 is what it uses. The graphics run at 2.35 gigahertz. Also can support up to 4 displays, which is also very nice. This guy supports USB 3.2 2x2, and it has a Type-C on the front for that. It's got 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A also on the front of the box. Now on the back end, which I call the business end, there's some really cool stuff. We got 2 HDMI 2.1 ports right on the back. We have a 2.5 gig Ethernet port on the back, which is awesome because as you know, we have a 2.5 gig switch sitting right next to where this is going. 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports on the back. You can do so much with Thunderbolt 4, it's amazing. There's also a couple of more USB-A ports on the back. One of them is 3.2 and one of them is 2.0. This guy supports the latest in Bluetooth technology. It supports Bluetooth 5.4 and it does support Wi-Fi 7 also if your router is capable. As you guys know, we have an Eero 7 out there in the living room that does support Wi-Fi 7, but we're going to be using hardwired Ethernet. If you did need another Ethernet port, some of these newer mini PCs come with 2. All you would have to do is just use one of the USB ports. Now, ASUS also wants you to know that this thing supports the newest cooling technology. It's supposed to be ultra quiet. We're gonna find out exactly how loud this thing is when we power it up. But before we do that, we actually have to do a few things to the computer. Also, just be aware this thing has dual storage capability. Now, another really cool feature about this guy is that it is toolless. All you have to do is pop a couple of tabs open and it'll just open right up. You can do whatever you need to it. This guy's also VESA mountable, which is really interesting. It gives you some awesome mounting opportunities. Really cool, high quality looking case as well. I think this thing looks really awesome. It's gonna look great on the whole home audio shelf over there, connected up to our 2.5 gig switch. Now those dual HDMI ports in the back, along with those 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports means 4 displays. Count them, 4, all up to 4K resolution. Now that we've taken a look at this product in depth, let's go ahead and talk about what we actually ordered to put inside. Now this product does come as bare bones, so you're gonna have to find some stuff to actually put inside it. Now what you put inside there is up to you. We decided to go all out and go ahead and get 128 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM for this. Now the fastest DDR5 RAM I could find was DDR5 5600. I ended up getting 2 sticks of Crutchfield 64 gigabyte SODIMMs, and that was the fastest speed I could find in 64 gigabytes. They may not be out yet for the faster speed. Now of course you don't have to go crazy like I did. I figured why not max out the RAM, being that this was going to be kind of a file server or a project server for me. All right, now you're going to also need storage for this guy, and it does have 2 NVMe storage slots. I went ahead and ordered a 2 terabyte Crucial 2280 Gen 4 NVMe drive. And it was 99 bucks on Prime Day. Now when this video is posted, it might be more, of course, because Prime Day will be over. But there'll be a link in the description. Now, of course, we also need connectivity to our switch in there. So I went ahead and ordered a couple of short
these nuts
Cat 6 cables to go ahead and connect this to my switch. Now, there's one other cool product that I got. You guys are gonna actually love this. I can't wait to show this to you. I got a 5-inch HDMI monitor to go ahead and put right with it up on the shelf there. It's gonna look freaking awesome. I already have that, so I'll show that to you guys momentarily. And the only other thing we're gonna need is an HDMI cable. I might order a really short one for cable management, but I do have one we can use for now. But it is literally gonna be a few inches away from the actual monitor. Let's see what they got on Amazon a little later for that. Okay guys, now that we've taken a look at what we ordered for this PC, let's go ahead and get everything unboxed so you guys can take a look at it in person. Let's get to the unboxing. Now we have only gotten partial of the shipment together for our bad new computer. Some of it is sitting right here in front of me right now, and we are gonna go ahead and take a look at these cool things that we have. First, we have this P310 NVMe 2280 M.2 Gen 4 from Crucial. This is a 2 terabyte SSD. And then we have this cool IPS HD monitor that we're going to be connecting directly to our brand new computer and putting it on our audio shelf. Let's go ahead and unbox. And opening up this should be just a simple, very easy unboxing for this Crucial P310. There is the P310 right there. Not much to it. It is inside a protective plastic shell there. And there it is right there. There is the Gen 4 P310 in 2 terabytes ready to be installed in the brand new NUC computer. Make sure you get the right kind for your computer. This is a 2280 right here. And now next up we have this HD IPS monitor to check out. Now this I'm super hyped about. I really am. This is had some Raspberry Pi stuff online with it, but if you check it out right here, it's got a user manual inside, just a brief how-to on how to use it, and if you're using it with a Raspberry Pi, which we are not, how to do that. But this would be cool if you do have a Raspberry Pi, check that out for it. And then inside of the box, we have some peel satisfaction on this, but there is the actual front of the monitor. I'm not going to peel sat that yet. There it is, guys. And then on the back, you can see some controls right here. Power, there's a plus and minus, a menu, and an auto here. So yes, on the side, there's a DC 12 volt, there's a USB 5 volt, an HDMI, and an audio out. And then underneath the styrofoam right here, hopefully there's a bunch of accessories. And there is, check it out, guys. We have a, oh, they gave us a HDMI cable. Cool, all right. They gave us a USB-C to USB-A, assuming for the 5 volt power. They gave us a cool little stand, pretty cool. So they don't tell you how this stand works. I'm unsure. I mean, that's all I need right there. So looks like that's how the stand actually is designed to work. Not 100% sure. They also gave us a HDMI converter. It does HDMI, the 3 different types of HDMI, so you can convert in case you have a different type of cable. And then they give you some little standoffs as well. Lo and behold, Amazon came right in time as I was finishing up this segment, and we have our next unboxing right here. Everything except the last thing, which is the most important thing. Now inside this box is something exciting though. It's something we need. And first we have the Crucial 128 gig kit, 2x64 SODIMMs right here, DDR5 5600, my first DDR5 computer that I've ever owned. This is DDR5 5600 for the nice NUC computer. And then also inside here, we have some Cat 6 cables, some short Cat 6 cables, little zip ties. They gave us some zip ties to go with it as well. And that does officially wrap up the last part of the unboxing here before the computer, which will not be here till Saturday, and it is currently Thursday, so I've got to wait. Now let's throw it over to our very special sponsor for the day. Guys, we want to take a minute to go back and thank our sponsor, Crutchfield, once again. Crutchfield has the best customer service available online. If you need something for your house, audio, video-wise, and everything else electronic related, make sure you check out Crutchfield. They have lifetime technical support and anything you need on their website as far as literature, videos, how-tos, is all there for you. If you need anything electronic-wise, before you go somewhere else, check out Crutchfield. You're not going to be sorry. Their customer support is top-notch, and they are a proud sponsor of Supercar Street Racing. If you buy something from them, tell them Supercar Street Racing sent you. Always check out Crutchfield first. Guys, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's Sunday morning, and guess what happened? I have a NUC 15 Pro sitting so fresh and so fly right in front of me right here, and it is time to open this guy with the SCSR patented knife. So what you do is you slice it directly open like that. Anyway, you slice it open like this, guys, on a Sunday morning, and what you do is you pull this plastic condom right off, and look at the colorful. That's kind of the coolest thing ever. I love this color hologram. Fire, dog. Fire. So while that coffee goes, the NUC 15 Pro is sitting so fresh and so fly right in front of us here on a Sunday morning and looking so fresh with this hologram, colorful. Look at that, guys. That is the coolest thing ever. Now it looks like what you do, pull this like that, and then it comes off like that. And then this thing is ready to go. Oh my God, came directly open like that. Look at this packaging. That's what's up, guys. That's how you do a presentation right there. Literally just comes out like that, guys. I'm so hyped for that packaging. The package opens up like Pac-Man. And in the bottom, this box comes out, and then this box is no longer necessary in your life. And inside of this, we have this awesome VESA mounting plate. Look at this. So that's a very cool thing. Very cool. Ah, look at this. It opens directly up like this, and look at that fan design, guys. And then inside here, I see 2 NVMe slots. 2 RAM slots right here. There's 2 NVMEs. One goes right here, one goes right here. That's how you have 2. There's the Wi-Fi 7 adapter. There's where your RAM goes. And then over here, pipes on each side. Interesting. All of our parts are ready right here. There's our RAM. We're gonna see if it'll support 128 gigabytes. There is a myth that it will. Let's hope it does. And we do have our 128 gold gigabytes right here. All right, we just took a look at everything that we ordered for this mini PC for our Davinci Resolve Project Server. Now that we've taken a look at everything that was unboxed, let's go ahead and get one thing done that has to be done. Let's go ahead and build this thing. I am super hyped to start the build process with you guys. Let's get it done. We went ahead and built this awesome ASUS NUC 15 Pro Plus computer. You guys just saw that. It is awesome. Now we have to get this thing all set up and configured. We're gonna plug it up hardwired to a monitor. We're gonna plug a mouse and keyboard into this guy. We're gonna go ahead and set up Windows 11 Professional. So we're gonna do a team viewer on it. So that way we can just go ahead and put it on the shelf whenever we need to work on it. We can just use TeamViewer. So let's go ahead and get this PC configured. We need to put our Windows 11 Pro thumb drive in it. We need to install Windows 11 Pro. We need to install software, get it all hardened up with antivirus. Let's do it now. All right, I got the SSD installed and the RAM. All that's left to do now is connect this guy up to power. What I'm gonna do is connect it to this monitor right here. Here is the power cable. Here's the assembled power brick. I'm gonna plug it into this power strip that I have right here. Ready to go. Now we'll take our USB dongle, place it in the USB 2.0 slot in the back. All right, let's give it a power up and see what happens. What do you guys think? No video. I have a bad stick of memory. It will not boot with that other stick no matter what. Something's wrong. Stick of RAM right here is bad, so that's the problem. It may not be because it doesn't want 2 sticks. It looks like I have a bad memory stick, so I just ordered another one. It won't be here till Tuesday, unfortunately. All right, I need to get antivirus, I need to get Davinci Resolve Project Server, and I need to get Winrar. Let's disconnect this monitor and get our nice new monitor connected, our little tiny little badass monitor. We got this tiny monitor on a tiny computer, and the peel set's real because there's a tiny computer underneath this tiny monitor, and you guys love the peel set. It makes you feel good, and you feel great when you peel. You get so much sat. Look at this little monitor. So cool. It's gonna get power from this guy. Okay, so we just finished installing all the updates on the computer. Actually, it's still rebooting. The little tiny monitor says it's rebooting. Looks like it just rebooted. I have installed Davinci Resolve Project Server. I'm gonna try to restore. Hey, let's go. Let's go. All we really have to do now is try to get the RAM up to 128. Let's disconnect it. All we really have to disconnect is USB power for the monitor, HDMI. This thing gets warm. Cat 6, and then power, and then we have our nice new PC, which I already scratched. Probably weighs 2 or 3 pounds, maybe 5 pounds. Not that heavy. Let's move you guys over so we can install this PC. We just went ahead and configured our brand new ASUS NUC 15 Pro Plus computer. You guys saw us put Windows 11 Pro on there. We did all the antivirus, all the software. We installed Davinci Resolve Project Server on it. We installed antivirus, everything that we need. We did all the updates for Windows. We went ahead and installed TeamViewer on it. Now the thing to do is go ahead and move that to the audio closet. All we have to do right now and right here, grab that box and place it in that audio closet and go ahead and connect it. Let's do it now. All we have to do is take this guy right here and deliver it, and then figure out a place for our monitor. So our monitor is going to go here also, but only if it will fit. So I feel like the monitors fire up here in the center if it doesn't interfere with the WIM Ultra. So on this side, the cables can just kind of zip down to the back. So I think that's going to be the biggest problem, is getting the cables, but this doesn't interfere here at all. So we might be able to get the cables underneath the juke and then basically feed them down to this. And we also need a power brick here, so we got to figure out our power brick situation. Our power's right here, and then our monitor needs power, but it can get it from the PC. Tying this up back here makes the most sense. And so those run up the side rails so they don't get seen, so this is so clean. And then this power just does go directly in like this, in the back of this guy. And so you can see right here and right now, our Cat 5 cable is literally 3 inches from there, so we don't have much of a run there. All right, so now I'm plugging in power for like a bunch of USB ports back here. So I powered the monitor on the back of the PC. Now we need HDMI. So this HDMI here needs to come down the side of this rail, and then directly behind this guy right here, there is 2 HDMI ports. Oh my God, it's actually on. It's on. This is so cool. This thing is so cool. Look at the monitor, it's tiny windows, guys. Are you serious? Let's start our task manager so we can see how rocked we got our project server running, cool. All right. Oh, we need to do a DHCP reservation. All right, we're in front of the Eero now. We need to do a reservation for this guy. We're gonna add a reservation. It hasn't cached the new name yet. It thinks it's still the old name, but it's called Project Server now. It is actually running. So let's see if we can stream. Let's do output timer. It's going to test our bandwidth and our ability to stream. It's testing. Now I think we can stream. Let's go. We were able to back up our old database and go ahead and transfer it to the new ASUS NUC 15 Pro Plus. Let's go ahead and open Davinci Resolve, see how that acts with our brand new Davinci Resolve Project Server on our new ASUS NUC 15 Pro Plus. Alright guys, I wanted to show you a quick look at the performance on this ASUS NUC 15 Pro Plus. Now to get to the machine, it's pretty easy. We have TeamViewer right here. We can just double click Davinci Resolve Project Server. That's the name I named the other device, and it will remote directly into it, hopefully. And there we have it on the screen right now, and you can see the CPU performance from the task manager is up on the screen right now. Looks like the CPU is hovering around 13%, and the GPU is around 67%, so that's perfect. I do believe that we would be able to stream in 4K from this device if we wanted to, but I really don't see a need to do that on the live stream. So we are streaming at 1080p right now. And if we close this down right here, you can actually see that we have our OBS Studio running and streaming all of our videos from our NAS device. And up in the corner, we have a little webcam that I'm actually gonna move into a different place in the audio closet. That way you can see the streaming box and the subscriber count at the same time. And now this is Davinci Resolve Project Server running on that same device. You can see that our library is called SCR Project Library is enabled. And in order to connect to this from any Davinci Resolve, we can connect outside in Studio A as well. We just export our access key from here and then click on it anywhere that you have Davinci Resolve, and it will automatically connect to Davinci Resolve. And I will show you guys that right now. Let's close TeamViewer. You guys already saw the streaming box. And let's go ahead and open Davinci Resolve, and we should see our network project library on that new box, and it moved off of this old laptop that I have back here, so it's much, much faster. Let's see how fast it is when Davinci Resolve actually opens up. It is loading on the other monitor, and there is our project library. Notice it says network because it is on the network. This is our old one we don't use anymore. Much, much, much slower coming from our old laptop. And then when we go there and we load up our current project, which is the ASUS review that you're watching right now, let's see how fast it loads. And here comes our project. And that is it. That is our current project. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little look at the performance. It's very good. I'm using H264 on the Intel built-in graphics chip, and it is rocking. All right, now I was used to working on an old laptop for our Davinci Resolve Project Server. The whole point of this exercise was to get that database moved to a better location, a faster computer that wasn't using Wi-Fi and that wasn't 12 plus years old. We opened Davinci Resolve, everything performs great. I'm super excited about having this centralized Davinci Resolve Project Server now that isn't a laptop, it doesn't come from 1980, and it just is so much faster and so much better for our working environment. I'm hyped for it. I don't know about you guys. And I really love this brand new machine. I love how fast it is. I love the graphics capability. I love that I'm gonna be able to stream also from OBS Studio. That is the plan, that this will be my full-time streaming box and I won't have to use my editing PC anymore. It will simply sit in the audio closet and it will stream 24/7 the video jukeboxes on the channel. Now let's take a look at how we can get one of these on Amazon. We're going to look at it right here on this computer with you guys. Welcome to Studio B in Supercar Street Racing. I'm Brad, and if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining us today. We had a special project going on with this ASUS NUC 15 Pro Plus. We ordered this computer for one reason. This is for our Davinci Resolve Project Server. What that means is, once the projects are on this server, we can then edit them from either Studio A or Studio B, as long as the paths to all of the clips are the same. And the way we do that is we name the drive letter for our NAS the same. And so that just means that all the clips are available on both machines when we go to edit. Now, the first thing on the list here is the ASUS NUC 15 Pro Plus. Pretty cool Barebones mini PC here. It's got a Core 9 Ultra 285H with 16 cores, up to 96 gigs, but it actually is supposed to support 1 128 gigabytes of RAM. It's got dual storage inside. You can put 2 NVMe's in it. Now these are 2280 NVMe, so make sure you buy the right ones when you go ahead and get your storage. We did get a 2 terabyte storage we'll show you here momentarily. This thing also has a bunch of really cool connections. On the front you can see it does have the 3.2 Gen 2x2 Type-C, 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A's, and a power button. And then on the back, it's got a cool Thunderbolt 4x2. It's got 2 HDMI ports as well. It's got a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port, a 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A, and a USB 2.0 Type-A as well. So a lot of good connectivity on the back there. Up to 4 displays at 4K this guy can support if you do use Thunderbolt 4 for 2 of your displays. Now this thing is a new quiet design. It's supposed to have really good ventilation here. We'll play this video for you guys after the end of the video. But this thing is pretty cool. It does Wi-Fi 7. It does Bluetooth 5.4. Check out the DDR5 6400 capability here. We did order 128 gigabytes of RAM because we heard that was compatible. Check out the Wi-Fi 7 there and the Bluetooth 5.4. And that's the ASUS NUC 15 Pro Plus. There'll be a link in the description to this. Now let's check out what else we got. We got this really cool 5-inch IPS monitor to go ahead and put on our shelf with our NUC 15 Pro Plus. This is awesome. It does 1280 by 720. It's perfect for little projects like this. It is 69 bucks, and we'll put a link in the description to this also. Check out the Crucial 128 gigabyte kit. It's 2 by 64 gigabytes and it is 5600 megahertz. I could not find the fastest speed possible with the 2 by 64 gigabyte, so it will run at 5600 megahertz inside the Asus Pro NUC 15 Plus. Now that RAM was $294 right now on Amazon. Here's the Crucial P310 SSD. It is the NVMe M.2 Gen 4 2280 PCIe SSD. Make sure you get the right SSD for your system. This is a 2280 Gen 4, which is what is used in mine, and it is $99 on Prime Day right now. It will go back up after Prime Day by the time this video drops though. And the very last thing we bought for the setup was this Elecan Cat 6 Ethernet cable. It is a 4-foot cable, came in a 2-pack. Not much to say about this. It is braided, so it looks cool. We bought 1 set of these also to complete the project. Now I'll go ahead and throw a picture of the completed project up on the screen. Go ahead to the links in the description and check out this NUC 15 Pro Plus for your own use. Let me know if you buy this. Let me know what kind of configuration you did, and let me know your success stories. Thank you for supporting Supercar Street Racing also. At the time of the video, we have 198,237 subscribers. It was above that. Something is going on with YouTube subscriptions right now. People are losing subs instead of gaining them, so not sure. Got to get with support and see what's going on with that. We're at 198,237 on the way to 200,000 subs. Thank you for liking and subscribing and supporting the channel. Go down into the link, support Crutchfield, our official sponsor. Buy everything from our affiliate links. It really helps us out as a channel, and we don't make money on the channel, so give us a few dollars here and there by buying through our official affiliate links. Now we're gonna get out of here. We got to plan the next video and go to lunch. Now, at the time this video drops, we will surely have over 200,000 subscribers. I owe you guys a big thanks for that. You are the reason that Supercar Street Racing exists. We love you guys. Always like and subscribe and buy from our official product links. It helps us out so greatly. It also shows new vendors that want to work with us, that you appreciate us and you appreciate the channel. Now we got to get out of here because we have to go to lunch in 5 minutes.